This February, you can help support our local farmers and you can enjoy a bounty of locally grown vegetables at some upcoming Winter's Farmers Markets.
Joining us now is Claire. She's the program coordinator for CISA, or the community involved in sustaining agriculture. Always a mouthful, but it's an important one. Thanks so much, Claire, for joining us again.
Thanks for having me.
Such a beautiful display you brought with you.
Yes. So we are going to be making a winter vegetable coleslaw today. This is sort of an example of the things that you can do with some of the vegetables that are in season during the winter. I brought a little display here of some of the root vegetables that you can find.
And a lot of people don't know about some of these vegetables, but a lot of them, they're grown locally and you can find them at the winter fairs or winter farmers markets.
Right.
But these winter fairs, it's kind of a little addition because you always have the winter farmers markets, but you have these great events coming up. Tell us a little bit more about the fair.
So we're really lucky. We have a number of ongoing winter markets that happen all winter long throughout the region, and CISA, the organization I work for, we bring winter fair to these markets on special days. So they're just special days at the markets where we have workshops and bartering and music and other sort of fun activities. And we're going to be in Greenfield at the Greenfield Farmers Market this Saturday, February 1st, and Springfield and Northampton the following Saturday. So it's at the regular winter markets, and they're just sort of special fun days for people to come out and see what is on offer.
That's so nice. Yeah. And I have to say that I think I would like that as my centerpiece on my table. Maybe not cook with it, but just have it because it's so beautiful.
Conversely, I would like all that in my belly.
Yeah.
So can we make a salad that has some of it in there? So how do we start?
Yeah. So this is sort of a coleslaw. So what we're going to be using are cabbages. Cabbages are definitely in season right now. And easy to find. So if you want to maybe get started on this, Ashley.
Sure.
Just peel off the outer leaves.
Okay.
Chop it in half.
Yeah.
And just slice it really finely.
Okay.
Because we're going to be making a raw salad, so we want the pieces to be small enough that you can chew them comfortably.
Oh, I have a very special place in my heart for coleslaw.
Yeah.
I just like it.
Yeah. So this is a coleslaw that has cabbage and then a number of other vegetables. I grated these before coming because I figured that food processor might not be good television. It's loud.
It's a little bit loud.
So this,
Look at this.
That is celeriac. I have some grated here, but I wanted to bring this to sort of show what it is that we are working with. This is also called celery root. It's widely available during the winter, and it's got sort of a mild celery, sort of like a cross between celery and a potato in terms of how it tastes. So this is the sort of thing that I think people go to winter farmers markets and see this kind of knobby thing, and aren't necessarily totally sure what to do with it.
But at the winter fair, you have, sometimes you have food demonstrations, and you have knowledgeable people who are willing to explain this.
That's one of the great things about shopping at farmers markets, that the vendors know what to do with all of these vegetables, even if they're kind of new to you. And in Springfield on February 8th, we're going to be doing a lot of cooking demos and sampling with a focus on some of these kind of less commonly eaten vegetables. So for something like this, you would basically just chop off the knobby parts and peel it. This is just an example because we have one that's already grated here.
And here we have some parsley.
Here you have some parsley.
Shall I?
Yeah, chop it up. And while you guys are getting the veggies ready, I think I will start on the dressing.
Sure.
So I think just half of that cabbage
Did you get the sharp knife?
Yeah.
For the parsley, right?
Wait, what? Can I trade with you?
Here, trade. Whoa. Watch out. All right, let's trade some knives here.
Oh my goodness, that's so much easier.
I just thought you were really weak, that's all.
No. All right. I'm sorry, Claire.
No, it's fine. So
Am I doing an okay job? Do you want it more shredded than this? Or
No, that looks perfect.
Really?
Yeah, and just do that half. That's fine.
Okay.
And that bowl next to you is for the veggies.
Okay.
So I'll get started on the dressing. This is basically sort of a light version of a coleslaw that uses yogurt.
Great.
Rather than mayonnaise. And so what I'm going to do is juice 1 lemon. The sort of rule of thumb, if you're using bottled lemon juice, which is totally an option, is 3 tablespoons of juice is the equivalent to 1 lemon.
Okay.
Oh, really? I always wondered that actually, because I do have the little bottle.
Yeah, that's the sort of standard. Obviously, the amount of juice in any lemon is going to vary. So I'm going to put my lemon juice.
Okay. It's a handy little machine, isn't it?
I know.
It's pretty
Scoop out that little seed.
Now what else do we have here? We have spicy brown mustard.
Yep. Do you want to add 2 tablespoons of that?
Sure.
If you can get it to the bottom of the jar.
Do you want me to add this parsley that Seth chopped so nicely?
You can add that directly to the salad bowl.
Yep. Okay. Oh, that smells so nice.
Here we go.
Perfect.
Now let's see what else. I see some Idaho Farm yogurt.
Yeah, we've got some local yogurt here, and I need to grab a spoon.
And I see some salt, a little dash of salt and pepper in
Yep,
the
just
dressing.
put in a splash of each.
Ooh, that was a little more than a splash. That was like
That's fine.
There's something about salt and Seth that just.
well, you know what's so interesting about that too? At home, I almost never use salt when I cook.
Huh.
Yeah, but when it comes time for the show, I just can't stop pouring.
Stop pouring.
All right, so I'm going to mix up the lemon juice, mustard, salt, and pepper, add a cup of yogurt. This will probably make more dressing than we need for this one salad, but it makes for a good vegetable dip. You could use it, just put it in your fridge and keep it around.
Yeah, you could even use it as a salad dressing, I guess, right?
Right, exactly.
So should we combine these other ingredients
Yeah,
now
let's.
too?
So this is a watermelon radish.
So pretty.
This is what that looks like sliced. It's
Very
a
cool. That
color.
lovely kind of spicy flavored radish. So that's 2 of those.
Okay.
This is 1 celeriac, this kind of knobby looking thing.
Okay.
You can add
And with
that.
this is carrots. I think we all know and love carrots.
Yep. That's the sort of familiar ground.
Yes, I get this.
And half of an onion.
All right.
So I'm adding just sort of a splash of olive oil to this.
Okay. And if you're missing steps
goodness,
at home,
sounds
by the way,
good.
mymassappeal.com later today, the recipe will be there.
Yes.
So do you want us to start mixing the veggies together?
Yeah, just stir those up.
I have this rather large spatula.
This should be interesting.
This is
I'm
about
going to stand back and watch
Tall
this.
as I am.
All right, I'm just gonna pour this over.
Sure.
And we'll just sort of have to eyeball it in terms of how much we want.
Yeah, so I guess it's better to just not put it all in at first, and then you
Yeah.
could always add more.
And
And
up
it
to
does
you
kind of settle,
how
right?
moist you want it. Yeah, it'll soften the vegetables and they'll sort of, meld their flavors together.
And
Well,
all of these
These
all the
new
produce is
veggies,
available at
love
the
it.
winter fair.
Right, exactly. So
Coming up this weekend in Greenfield and then the
Right.
weekend after in Springfield and Northampton.
Right.
Excellent. Claire,
yeah.
thank you for joining us today. It's a pleasure having you here, and I cannot wait to dig into
This is such a great recipe. Thank you, Claire.
And